Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about Colossians 3:1. Um, I want to encourage you to think about, what are you thinking about? What thoughts dominate your thinking? Um, we have a tendency to really focus on our own lives and what's going on with ourselves, and also what's not going right in our lives. Um, if you think about, if 9 people give you a compliment and one person says something negative to you, what do we focus on? We have a tendency to focus on that one negative comment. Um, I'm sorry, guys, there are bugs everywhere today, so I apologize. Um, but in Colossians 3:1, it says we are to set our minds on things above and not on earthly things. Um, so, why is that so important? Well, God knows that whatever we think about will ultimately determine our actions. My pastor said a while back that we're spiritual beings in a physical body, not physical beings in a spiritual body. Um, we're to set our mind on those things above. Um, it's not that we don't think about those earthly things, but they shouldn't be our primary focus. Um, Paul encourages us in Philippians 4:8. He says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." The NIV study note on this says Paul understood the influence of one's thoughts um, on one's life. What a person allows to occupy his mind will sooner or later determine his actions, and also his speech. So, if we think negative thoughts, sooner or later we're going to do negative things. Sorry, these bugs are going crazy. Um, Proverbs 18:21 is a very familiar verse, and it says, you may have heard it. It says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." A different version says, "Words kill, words give life. They're either poison or fruit. You choose." So this applies to our words as well as to ourselves. What we say to ourselves can be detrimental. I know in the past I have definitely not been kind to myself. I've said things that I wouldn't ever say to anybody else. So it's really important to think about what you're thinking about and what you're saying to yourself as well as to others. So we need to put into practice Philippians 4:8. Really think about what it is that we're thinking about and think positive. And I don't mean ignoring the negative, but you've heard that saying that life is 90% or 10% of what happens to us, and only was it 10% of what really happens to us, but 90% of what we think about what happens to us. So it's not being Pollyanna, but it's just choosing to think about the positive despite what's going on. So that, as well as putting into practice Proverbs 18:21, letting our words be positive to ourselves as well as to others. So we can speak that life. Ooh, these bugs, crazy. Speak that life to ourselves and to others. So if you're struggling with thinking positive or saying or doing positive things, then ask God to help you, and just rest assured that He will help you. Uh, Crazy this morning or this afternoon. Sorry, guys. So just think about what you're thinking about and change it around, and rest assured God's going to help you do it. Have a great day. Bye, guys.